Here also a good, consistent enough Sarah skip. Not quite time tested, but should work well enough. So this also depends on what we do in the beginning, just in whether I go too far away from her or not. So it doesn't matter if I push her or not, all that matters is that I don't get too far away from her. But even if I do, there is a backup. So I want to make sure that she reaches the last waypoint over there. Then I can go ahead pretty much at any time. If Tommy didn't say his line about I've got something else to do today, then it's good. That means FLT2 in the detector end script is still 0, which means we will get that line whenever we go too far away. Here I do 3 punches, and I come right around the corner, making sure that I don't go too far away from Sarah, stick to the wall, so that I give her time to get to a point over there. Now, go far. Before 2 seconds I need to turn towards her, and now whenever Tommy starts to turn his head towards her, then I look away and run, and I need to make sure that within 2 seconds I am looking at her again. And we can do this thing enough times that we can reach the trigger without failing the mission. And that should be consistent. As a bonus, we also don't trigger the fail as we trigger the cutscene, so we can watch the cutscene for Monka TOS. Now, what happens if I started running too early in the previous checkpoint? Then I will still be able to pull this off, but I would have a bit of a problem, because I can't use Tommy's line to know when the check first happens. So I need to kind of guess right about when it's gonna happen, start walking backwards, looking towards Sarah, and whenever it happens and I see Tommy's head turn towards her, then I start doing the same thing again, where I run away, and then when Tommy's head turns back to normal, before 2 seconds I need to be looking at Sarah again, and so on. And it should still work. Although I believe we do have one less shot at it. Like, normally I think you can... I think Tommy will turn his head like 7 times or something, or 8 times before a mission fail happens anyway. If we went too far away from her in the previous checkpoint, then that won't happen. It should be like 1 less time. But in any case, so this now doesn't need a setup for the start. It doesn't, and also, most importantly, this is now not based solely on movement. Like with the fast skip that we have right now, my movement in the second part can radically change the timing. Like if I move just slightly too well, then Sarah's gonna take forever to get to her point. With this one, that's not a problem, because Sarah is already at her point. So the script for the mission end, for like the cutscene, can go on without having to wait for her. So once again, to recap, once I'm here, I want to run ahead. I do 3 punches for timing, so that I don't get too far away from Sarah too early. I want to let her get into position before I get away from her. And then hug this wall. Make sure that Tommy is not turning his head. If he is turning his head, that's bad. So make sure that Sarah can get in position, and then once Tommy says his line...
Non, j'ai autre chose à faire aujourd'hui.
As soon as the head turns, I go. And I make sure not to fail any angle checks. These angle checks are not precise, but they check whether my angle from Sarah is less than 45 degrees. So I need to make sure that she is within 45 degrees of my of where I'm facing. And once again, this happens, I think, 2 seconds after Tommy stops having his head turned towards Sarah. So while his head is turned, it's safe to run away. And it's safe to run away for anywhere less than 2 seconds. Once again. Oh, wrong save. I go. 3 punches. Make sure my movement is not too optimal because I don't want to trigger Sarah too early. Hug the wall. Make sure Tommy is not turning his head. If he is, then that means that we've already triggered her. Which you can work with, but it will be kind of awkward, I guess.
Non, j'ai autre chose à faire aujourd'hui.
Whenever he turns his head, I go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. It's kinda hard sometimes to see when his head is turned. Here I don't even have to walk backwards because I'm already within 45 degrees there. And we get an instant trigger. Because Sarah is already in position. So our script does not have to wait.
Voici mon royaume. Entrez et mettez-vous à l'aise.
So test it for yourself, see if it's consistent for you. If it's not, then you're probably doing it wrong. I'll see you next time.